Okay, welcome boys to a Gelson Martins review. So yeah, man, this guy, I think a hidden gem of the French league, man, the Uber Eat league. Like, I think this guy is gonna be one of them bosses. 5-star skills. Look at that pace. That's got pace for days, and that's what you want, really, man. Like, this FIFA is all about the pace. It's always been about the pace because these defenders are slow as hell. They can't be catching up to nobody. So yeah, bought him for 1.4k, like very cheap card, very cheap. It's one of them ones where you can link it up to Renato Sanchez. It's just that super link right there, and Renato Sanchez is meta. You need to have him. You need to. So this is one of the routes to get him, and I think one of the best cheap routes to get him, really. One of them spicy cards for your foot champs as well. So that's why I'm doing the review. But we got high here, 3-star weak foot. That's the only flaw of the card, the 3-star weak foot, really. I'm gonna say, like, the 3-star weak foot really kills it. Well, if you shoot with that weak foot. But the thing is, with the with my right and left midfielders, they really don't get shots on goal a lot. So I'm not too worried about that. And it's the same age me as well, 1995, my gang, 95 gang. Anyway, jumping into the stats, and you know what? 69 finishing is quite low, but you slap the finisher on him and it will do a job. Like, I recommend doing a finisher. You could do a Deadeye as well to increase the passing and his crossing, which might be a bit more better. But yeah, Deadeye is good too because it'll help with the crosses, really, and that's really what his job is for. But I done him on a finisher just to make him a bit more agile and buttery. I like that extra dribbling, but it's a personal preference, really. What else is his weakness? We got a bit of his strength as well. He's not too strong on the ball. Look at that, strength is really low and the aggression really low. So don't expect him to, once he gets touched, don't expect him to continue fighting. But is there anything else that really is majors like? And yeah, there's nothing really else. He's all right everywhere. Like, he's dribbling and his pace is where he really stands out, and that's really what you want from your right midfielders and left midfielders, really. Just a pace down the wing and just get into those little nice crosses into the box, really. And let's see the player traits. This is where it stands out. The outside foot shot is where it comes. So it boosts up the weak foot to about a 4-star to me. It gives them nice little crosses and passes in awkward angles so where he doesn't have to use his weak foot. And it really helps the card, man. Trust me, boys. The outside foot shot is so like underrated on a card. Like, even with the weak foot being that low, it's not that bad. 3-star weak foot's not too bad. Like, it's one of them ones that's for me. I like to see 4-star. But if you got the outside foot shot, I'll give you that exception. So this is the exception for this card. So yeah, let's jump into the review and see how he does. So this one right here is just demonstrating the little passes and a bit of his positioning on the ball. You're gonna expect him in that wing, and it's just a nice little pass into the middle, really. But sometimes when someone holds himself back like that and their line's so strong, it's hard to break him. So at least that just shows what he does. He's always deep in the wing just for them passes to dink it and booges it in, man. Like, he just sticks there. He stays in that wing very fast. No one's going to be marking him, and you can do magic like that, boys. That's what you expect from the card. Look at this cross into the box. Little Trent ball always bounces to someone that you need to score to just tuck it in, man. So trust me, them Trent balls, do it, man. Do it, because they will get you goals. And I've scored loads of goals hitting off someone's bum and always going in. It's always happens. Look at this, just demonstrates the pace of the card, just bombing down the wing, man. And you're expecting that Trent ball just come through, and it's just unfortunate. I should have done a pass there, but I just kind of thought, yeah, I was going to bang it in straight away. That's the thought in my head. I was like, I thought it was going to be a beautiful ball, but it just doesn't work out like that. But it just shows a bit of the dribbling of the card as well, man. And it just bombs it in there. You know what? It makes a goal at the end, which is just tidy, man. Yeah, the next part as well, man. Here, gets a nice little goal here. So a little tucking, so it brings down the wing. And look at this pace. He's keeping up, and he's just a little nice sweaty one into the net, man. That's what you expect in this card. You get a few goals, man. It's a very cheap player to get into your team, boys. Okay, so final verdict of the card, and you know what? I really enjoyed this card, man. Like, pacey, agile. That's what the sort of things you expect from this card, man. And he does that job perfectly. Very cheap card. Like, come on, the value for he's only 1.4, man. Like, don't get too greedy, man. Like, he's a good card. Trust me. He's a hidden gem, I believe, and I'm surprised a lot. I do see a lot of players using him, but it's just the Uber Eat League is not that very popular, really, unless you have Ben Yedder and you're building that sort of hybrid team. But it's definitely a great way to bring Renato Sanchez with that super link, and absolutely brilliant card, man. Out of 10, I'll give him about 7.9. But it's a very good card, man. Like, but obviously the base stats could be increased, like the finishing and all that. Especially you give him. He's not going to finish all your dinners, really, but he'll do a good job at it when he does get the chance, man. Especially if you slap the finisher. If you don't try and improve his finishing, you're going to be troubled. You're going to be very troubled. But yeah, man, boys, it's a good card. And let me know who you think. Any good other alternatives, really, for him. But In the French league, I think he's one of the best ones really in terms of like a cheap sort of card to bring into your team, man. Won't cost a bank. You can try him out for free as well. It's basically free, man. 1.4k, you get that just playing a few matches. So obviously it's an easy card to try out. But yeah, boys, hope you enjoyed the video. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Hey, welcome boys to my channel membership feature. Ooh, it's got spicy in here, boys. Ooh, we're getting some cool ass emotes now. So you got the drag back to hell. You know them classic drag backs. You know what I'm talking about. Heel toe to death. Kickoff glitch. You know, bro. The only thing that would help me get through these kickoff glitches is you boys stating it. You need to drop that in the chat. Like seriously, drop that shit in the chat. We also got friggin' Pele, who I refuse to get off bench. So I got a call out card, a call out emote, so you can just bring him out, just calling for him, calling for the legend from bench to bring him forward, mate. Because sometimes, you know, I need that sort of boost of energy, you know. Sometimes you need to fill out the Pele meter, you know, to get him ready, get him hyped up from the bench, mate. Okay, last and not least, the shush perk. You thought you could get rid of us, FIFA, yeah? You thought you could get rid of us, but this emote ain't going nowhere. So, boys, I want you every time I score, I want that shush emote coming out. So we could shush them in FIFA 21 still. So, that's just the bottom tier, boys. Private. Trust me, if you start getting that private, man, I start calling you private, man, like, all the way. Private username, boom, just like that. Second perk as well. Ooh, boss man.
Yo. If you become a boss man, you'll tell more syllable box man. Oh,
boss man perk, man. So for this one, you're getting that shout out on the videos, each video, each stream. You know what I mean? This could help you promote your channel if you're an actual YouTuber yourself. Bro, if you support me, I'll support you, bro. That's how it has to be. That's how life works, bro. If you help me, I help you. So that's how it is, man. And the last one, Master Chief, the Chief friggin' perk, yeah. This is the deep one, yeah. This is if you want you're like maybe a silver 1 player or something like that, and you want to reach the levels that I've been getting, you know what I mean? The gold ones, friggin' elites, bro. There's been elites coming, you know. There's been elites there on live stream as well. Evidence.
Yes, we fucking done it, boys. Elite. We fucking done it. First time on stream. First time on stream, boys. Fucking elite.
But trust me, boys, man. Help the channel, man, as best you can, man. Appreciate anyone that even just doing the first tier, man, will help massively to get this channel up and running and where we want it. So appreciate every one of you lots, and boys as well. If you want to keep it certified and get the AK merch as well, man. We got the AK merch in deck. We got the AK mug on deck, bruvs. Look at it, pre it, enjoy it, love it for all its might. So appreciate you boys, man. AK Army all day, every day.